I was in the U.S. Navy, and I was from 1963 to 1966. I was stationed in the Philippines at the communications station up until 1965, till May 65. And they sent me and a bunch of other guys from the Philippines and a few from Japan and a few from that area out to a ship. Ship was the USS Oxford. It was a spy ship, and I was basically a spy, Morse intercept operator. And the first time I saw Vietnam, well, after I got over my seasickness from getting across the Gulf, I think that would have been in May of '65. That was the first time I saw the country. And those days, that was early in the war, and so we didn't see a lot of action. In fact, we weren't a combatant ship. Basically, we were looking around the corners, more or less. Up to the North Vietnam coast, down around the South Vietnam area, there was an island called Phu Quoc that we sat around a lot. Well, I remember one day, it was Thanksgiving 1965, and we were up around Phu Quoc. We were between Vietnam proper and the island, and it was night, and the Viet Cong started shooting over us at a destroyer which was just on the other side of us. And I remember it well because one of the guys in my unit came out with a flash camera, and I remember the captain yelling, "Get that GD camera out of here!" And I remember other times, we would sail off the coast fairly close, and at night especially, you would see the flares, and I'd always think, are those guys getting hit now, or what's the deal with those guys? Well, I was not in combat per se. I got onto Vietnam. We were at Cam Ranh Bay early on the day before it was really anything big, before it came big Air Force Base. And also we were in, I can't think of the name of there was a big Navy base up north we got to. So my brother later served 13 months in Vietnam and almost entirely in combat as an artilleryman. He made it home, yes, he did. I was the oldest in the family, and when I got back, my middle brother, the brother next to me, went into the Army, and then I was in college for 1 year, and my younger brother, Mike, was called, and he was sent to Vietnam almost, as soon as he got out of artillery training, he was sent right to Vietnam, and he was just in combat constantly. And it screwed him up pretty badly.